So I'm going to read to you an email to comedian Jim Norton from February 4th, 2012. I said, "Dear Jim, I want to get into comedy, maybe try an open mic night. You're famous, I'm sure you get a lot of emails from people who want to get into stand-up comedy. Please don't view me as just another email, because I have no life and really need help. But seriously, I saw you at the brokerage in November. After the show, the one Anthony went to from Opie and Anthony, I was the first person to get my picture with you. I was there with my dad. You probably don't remember me. Why are people so obsessed with being known by celebrities? It doesn't matter, and famous people excrete waste and die. Who cares if they know you? My mother knows me, so do doctors at the psychiatric hospital. I know you're going to say something like, do an open mic night, good luck, and we will go our separate ways. I'm not looking for pity, but I'm a 24-year-old virgin. I don't have any friends. You can't go to a comedy club alone or with someone who doesn't understand comedy. Have you ever tried telling a joke into a camera for YouTube when you are alone with no peers around? You feel foolish, like what am I doing? Or have you ever tried telling a joke around someone who wants to find you not funny? You are destined to fail. They will no-sell you. I'm 24, I'm getting old, and I'm sitting still, going nowhere. I know I will fail at comedy too, but I'm passionate about it. I have tons written. Read the text below like a friend just sent this to you randomly. It works better that way. Delivery is everything. My joke. What is gay? Say you take a bite of air while sleeping and accidentally eat a spider. Does that mean you like to eat spiders? Now say you start sucking air, but instead there happens to be a cock there. Does that make you gay? No. I'm not expecting to set the world on fire with this humorous writing. I just wanted to show you what I do. I have a lot more written. I write things like this every day." Then I sent an email on April 14th, 2014. I recently emailed famous comedian Jim Norton. I wanted to share with him all of my writings, videos, pictures, etc. I wanted to show him how funny I am. But unfortunately, all I got the opportunity to present was a few paragraphs. It's like if I did more than that, I'd get blocked. But how can I sum up myself in simply a few paragraphs? I wanted to express all of me, but I couldn't. I told him how I really liked him, and the show, how I wanted to be in show business too, but I tried being over the top and funny. He replied and said, "Thanks man, it was a nice email, appreciate it." I tried replying back, but that's where our conversation ended. I said, "I'd like to think a personal assistant didn't read the email. I'd like to think the man himself answered it. I'd like to think he saw how special I am. But what I'd like to think in reality may be different, unfortunately. I guess I have to plan to fail, according to someone. I mean, I'll be graduating school in May, and that's good. I don't want an ordinary future. I want to be rich and famous." So with that being said, I just sent this email to a famous comedian, Jim Norton. Sorry for all the emails. Someone told me emailing you and hoping it will lead to fame and wealth is like buying a lottery ticket. While technically it could work, the likelihood of it working is very slim. So let's prove that dope wrong. Lead me to fame and wealth. But seriously, if I did get my start in show business and you could help, it would be greatly appreciated. If not, feel free to block me. I'm such a fan of you and the Opie and Anthony show, and I hope you can be a fan of mine too. I have pictures, videos, writings, etc. I'd love to share. I know you're busy, but please make time for this lost guy. Thanks. After my first email, I sent a follow-up. I'm sorry for my previous email. I thought I was doing better, but I'm not. I guess I don't want any problems, I'm sorry. I just want attention and I'm obsessive. But I'm harmless, I swear. Feel free to block me. Again, sorry. Again, I'm getting help. I will tell my psychiatrist what I've done. And finally, I sent on August 11, 2016, I sent an email to comedian Jim Norton that said, "Hello, Jim. I'm a disabled psych patient, joke, who is looking to get his start in comedy, and I'm thinking about taking a class at the brokerage in Belmore, but it's so darn expensive. And open mic night is expensive too, and my mom is refusing to pay for it. What should I do? Is stand-up comedy an art that only the wealthy and successful can afford? If so, that's really not fair, because I'm funnier than most comedians. I just don't have the dinero." I said, I just don't have the dinero. "Can you use your star power to get me a free class session? Ha ha. This email is sort of a joke, but it would be cool if I could get free classes or advice. Again, this email was a joke to prove to you how funny I am. I caught your attention, right? You think he'll reply?"